Hey guys, welcome to Project Metal Music's YouTube channel with the host Ell and Basjan, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 3 of Project Metal Music's podcast. So, welcome. And we see we've got Ozzy and Lisa in the chat there. Hey up, how you doing? Uh,
Hey,
so,
Ozzy
well,
and Lisa, welcome. And hey, all.
so, bit of a grift. If you're new here, consider subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, all that good jazz. It does help the channel in a big way. So, uh, as you can see at the top of the screen, top of the chat there, we have a PayPal for the channel. If you can, if you can, if you can, uh, please donate to the PayPal. It does help the channel in a big way. It also basically it helps us to basically keep the lights on and to upgrade the equipment, like that computer, audio, visual stuff like that. Only if you can, and also support your favorite streamers, YouTubers. Also there is Lisaboo and Ozzy has been sharing out the Linktree as well. There's all the links to the Project Metal's social media, like such as the website, such as the PMM's Instagram and X, and also the email as well. And also in the link tree, there is, and in the description, Lisaboo's store over on Etsy called Boo Bell X Studio. She's got some amazing stuff up there. So show some love to Lisa as well. And Lisa, could you share Bastion's X Twitter page up, please? Because I know Bastion is over there most days
Yes.
over on X. So if you want to talk to him directly, please do, and have a nice polite conversation. Nice polite conversation. Talk about music. So yeah. So a little bit of a grift there. So Bastion, welcome. So
Good.
what goodies have you got for us this week?
Well, I've got a bit of everything. I think this show tonight has actually got a wide variety of bands and stuff. There's a bit of the stuff that's not so heavy, so I'm sure there's something for everybody tonight. And yes, guys, I hope you enjoy it. And for those that actually missed out on Saturday's night's podcast of Ell and Lisa, do go check it out on Project Metal's YouTube channel. It's the 50th show, so congrats to Ell and Lisa for the milestone, and it was loads of fun. So do check it out, like it, and reply if you see anything there that you want to talk about. I know Al goes back and uh, go through the message and stuff like that. So do enjoy it. And let me start off with my section of tonight. The first band I'm going to cover is Blister Brigade. It's a Swedish hard rock metal band, and the band was formed in 2010. The first track I listened to, Smoke Screen. I do like guitar riffs and drums from the start of the song. This is proper hard rock. Paradise Industriated. I love the organ and background audio in the song. It is so good. Also, the super cool vocals. Do check it out. And those two videos I've shared of the songs. And the next track I've got Carousel. The rhythmic guitar riffs in combination with drums is out of this world. Venomous Twister has crazy good vocals with a hint of Guns N' Roses in it. If you listen to the song guitar riffs and also the stuff, if you whoa, Guns N' Roses, and that's it. My take on this band, they are damn good. They can be found on Facebook, Blister Brigade, Instagram, Blister Brigade, and YouTube, Inverse Records FIN. And yes, Inverse Records, it's one of those indie record labels that always got something good in it. Justice Theory. It's a thrash metal band from Jyväskylä in Finland. The band was formed in 2012, and the first track I listened to, My True Nemesis, the intensity and energy in the song is bloody good. And what a song it is. Let It Die Tonight. The guitar riffs impress in the song. I do like the vocals. The track Abandoned. It's a kick-ass song. I do like the contrasting vocals. Necessary Evil. The heavy guitar riffs is outstanding. And the matching vocals is so good. The band is explosive and deliver on every song. The band can be found on bandcamp.justicetheory.bandcamp.com. Facebook, Justice Theory Band, X Twitter, Justice Theory, and YouTube, Inverse Records FIN. The next band I've got, Twisted Rose. It's a hard rock band from Giebelstadt, Würzburg in Germany. The first track I listened to, Confusion, is a brilliant song. The vocals is so good. Listen and enjoy. Paradise is such a great song. The video to the song is relaxing fun with the hard rock elements. Watch and enjoy. The track Coming Band, a powerful song filled with emotion. Male-female vocals is so good. Broken Glass, a track with highly talented musicians that display their talent, and I do like the song. My take on the band, I want their album when it will be released at the end of February. They can be found on Facebook, Twisted Rose Official, Instagram, Twisted Rose Official, the band's website, twisted-rose.com, and YouTube, Twisted Rose Band. Next band I've got, Chain Wind Ritual. The band is a sludge groove metal band from Istanbul, Turkey. And yeah, they do have good metal bands in Turkey, believe it or not. The band was formed in 2021. And the first track I listened to, Free, I do like the song built up with slow guitar and drums. And also the guitar and drums in the song is so good. I also like the vocals in the song. The video is listed and do check it out. At what cost? The relaxing laid-back intro is super cool. The atmosphere created by the band in the song is so good. The track A Bullet for a Grey Sky, and for me the guitar riffs do kick ass. You won't find me there. The background audio and vocals hit all the right spots. My take on this band, they are freaking amazing. and they can be found on YouTube, Chainwinged Ritual, Bandcamp, chainwingedritual.bandcamp.com, and Facebook, Chainwinged Ritual, Instagram also Chainwinged Ritual. And now we're going back to, like you put it, one of the legends, if you're into doom metal. Band is called Pentagram. It's a doom metal band from Washington, D.C. in the USA. The band was formed originally in 1971. Till 1972, they were known as Macabre. In 2005, the band split, but was started touring in 2016, if my memory serves me right, with Bobby Limbeck spearheading the band. And he's the only original member, unfortunately, that's left of the band. The track I listened to live again, what a performance. The band's song blew me away. Listen and enjoy. The video to the song is listed. The diver, killer guitar riffs, drums and vocals. This is what doom metal should sound like. I've shared, I got hold of the band's rehearsal of that song, and that's the link I actually posted. For those people that is not familiar with the band, and do check Bobby out. Look, the guy might be well into his 70s, not 70s, deep 50s. For me, late 50s, early 60s. What I'm actually saying is, if you get old, those that's got a talent still do it. And they're actually showing the young guys, listen, this is how it should be done. The energy and, how can you put it, enjoyment this guy still got to do and live for the music is amazing. The track Broken Vows, this is pure matching. Forever My Queen, the drums and guitars in combo is outstanding. Bobby is a legend on vocals, and the guy is truly amazing. I do like him, and yes, you say, well, this guy is, I've actually started doing music in the 70s. Why am I featuring them? For me, as long as you're indie, I'll feature you. A lot of the big major label bands and stuff like that, separated from the big label companies and stuff, either going solo or doing the stuff themselves. And that's why I'm featuring it. For me, say for instance, one of like Wasps or one of those bands, they go indie. Of course, I will feature them. They're indie band. That's what the show, my section of the show is for. They can be found on Facebook, Pentagram USA, Instagram, Pentagram-USA, and also on Instagram, Pentagram-the-band, YouTube, Pentagram Official. If you're a lover of doom metal music, do check them out, because you're not going to find a better band than them. The next band I've got, Hole in the Frame. It's a crossover groove metal band from Italy. The first track I listened to, Shameless. The vocals in the song, so good. The energy in the song rocks. Donna Donna, the Joan Bass cover, is a powerful song, filled with emotion. The track In My Mind, the live version, is so good. The contrast in vocals and guitar riffs do impress me. The Sound of Silence, Simon and Garfunkel cover, the band made the song their own. My take on this band, watch out for them. They're definitely going to go to spaces. The band is hugely talented, and they can be found on Facebook, Hole in the Frame Band, Instagram, Hole underscore the frame, and YouTube, Hole in the Frame 7608. And then Face Yourself. Now we get into the, how can you put it, a little bit more heavy stuff. Face Yourself is a deathcore band out of New York, but they have roots in France, New Jersey, and Colorado. The first track I listened to, Sideration, the vocals are brutal. Killer guitar riffs. Do check out the video of the song. Die for Less. It's a short but powerful song. Growling vocals and angry guitar riffs. The track Red. If the neighbors haven't sent the cops over to your place, you're not playing the song loud enough. A song made for headbanging. Shadow Self featuring Jane Jost. The vocals are insane. The energy of the song is out of this world. My take on the band, they are brutal and do kick ass. They can be found on Facebook, Face Yourself Band, Instagram, Face Yourself Band, YouTube, Sumerian Records, SE, and band's website, Face Yourself Official. Now to the really hard stuff. And this is probably not for everybody. Fit for an Autopsy. It's a deathcore band from New Jersey in the USA. The band was formed in 2007, and the first track I listened to, Red Horizon, the contrast in the song is out of this world. Cool intro to destructive elements, and yes, the destructive elements mentioned in the song is actually good. I do like it. Next song that I've got, Hostage. The chorus is damn good. The heavy atmosphere elements is brilliant. The track Savior of None, Ashes of All, a masterpiece. Mixing mastering is perfect in the song. Melodic elements in the song is insane. And for me, that's something I do like. Some of the heavier stuff like deathcore, death metal, black metal, with the symphonic or goth elements. I do like it when the guys actually are mixing the stuff up. I really do like it. I like goth music. I love symphonic metal music as well. This band is freaking insane. They break boundaries and kick doors in. They can be found on Facebook, Fit for an Autopsy, Instagram, Fit for an Autopsy, YouTube, Fit for an Autopsy. And then I'm going to shock you tonight. I've got Poppy. And you're going to probably tell me, listen, Basjan, what's going on here? Poppy is an American singer, songwriter of the metal fraternity. Nuclear heavy metal deathcore. She features all of that in her songs. Not all of them at the same time, but they're in her songs. The first track I listened to, The Center is Falling Out. The song is gripping and intense. The vocals is kick-ass. No Way Out, the live version, rhythmic guitar riffs are so good. And yes, the live version that I've got here was actually in Brisbane, and that's down Aussie's way. She's in the land down under, so it was actually recorded there. The track, have you had enough? Vocal range is awesome in the song, filled with energy, crystallized is a pop metal song and with a new fresh take on it. What do I think of Poppy? Well, the thing about her, you never know what you're going to get in the songs because she can do everything. She's got a vocal range. If she decides to do a country, a rock album, she can do it. She could do deathcore, the growls and everything. She can do it. And for me, her mixture of music reminds me back in the day. And Lisa actually mentioned it on Saturday's podcast. You used to get those old cassettes back in the day where the current hits out of the year or whatever was all on one CD. You had pop, country, metal, not actually metal rock. Those days it was called hard rock and stuff like that. Uh, all of it was on one tape, one of those cassette tapes, and you could listen to it. There's something for everybody. Now, her kind of album that she's actually got out now has got a bit of everything. She's highly talented, and some of I do like her voice and everything. The poppy stuff, how can you put it? I'm not into that kind of stuff, but I have listened to it, and my take on her, she is good. I've listened to the album, and I'll feature it sometime uh, in the future. And yes, for me, do give credit where credit is due. She is amazing, and she's trying something new. For me, what I notice, she's not going to be boxed in. She's going to be one of those artists that's going to do things her way. You either like it or you don't like it. And I do like her take on the stuff. Uh, some people say the way she performed and stuff and the way she dressed. So what? I don't have a problem. If the guys can go on stage dressed a certain way or go without shirts and stuff like that, let them go it. Women got equal rights. They can do what they want on stage. And don't tell me your kids will be offended if your daughter see a guy walking without a shirt in a street or something. It's the same for women. She can do the same. So don't be a prune or a Karen. Leave her alone. She can be found in the following places: Instagram, I am Poppy; Facebook, I am Poppy; website, iampoppy.com; and YouTube, Sumerian Records. And do check out the clothing. I must give her the credit. Some of the clothes and stuff she's actually selling on our website are quite impressive. And I was thinking at my age, even getting some of the stuff there. I know they're going to say, Grams, aren't those stuff a bit out of your style and stuff like that? Who cares? I don't care. And now, before I get to my geek section, I've got some news. The last video I've listed, I actually watched on TV. I don't normally watch TV, but when I saw what's going on, I watched it. Nirvana reunion concert. Wow. Fucking insane. And the artists that were featured there: David Grohl, Violet Grohl, Joan Jett, Kim Gordon, and St. Vincent. I watched uh, the whole concert, and my take on it, brilliant. Yes, I miss Kurt Cobain. For me, he's gone. Nobody can fill that void. But after watching it and speaking to, look, I'm a Nirvana fan. Why do I like Nirvana? Well, back in the day, probably acts with bands and stuff coming out, a lot of them all sound the same. The big record companies, they've got people, when they do the recording, they want everybody, they've got a winning recipe that's selling records. Everybody must sound the same. Nirvana wasn't like that. When I heard Nirvana the first time, uh, it was actually on MTV. They showed uh, the music videos back in the day when MTV was still cool. Because late in the evenings, you had MTV uncut, or how can you put it, sort of the heavy stuff that wasn't played on radio stations during the day because of certain rules and stuff you had to follow. So only after like 9 o'clock on most stations they would play this kind of music. So I saw Nirvana there, and when I heard the song Territorial Pissings and so Where Did You Sleep Last Night and stuff like that, I wanted Nirvana stuff. I went and bought all their records. And I also watched back in the day when they did the MTV Unplugged Nirvana. I do like that as well. Because also they featured the Lead Belly song. And yes, I do like Lead Belly. You say, well, Basjan likes Lead Belly. Yes, I do like Lead Belly. I think he is an amazing artist. His sound and his style, incredible. And Nirvana did a cover version of one of his songs. So yes, after watching it and talking to the guys in chats and stuff like that about Nirvana, now I'm going to post a question here. What do you think of Nirvana coming back without Kurt Cobain? I, I often wondered about it, and now I'm going to tell you what I'm thinking. I say yes. I'm a Nirvana fan. Why did I say yes? If David Grohl continues Nirvana with the other band members and his daughter Violet sings vocals, I'm all for it. I'll buy any record that they put out from here on. If you listen to her vocal range and her talent, she's hugely talented. And it obviously comes from her father. She's hugely talented. And at her age, to do what she's done in that uh, reunion concert, performed, she's brilliant. And yeah, I think she's going to go places. If not with Nirvana, she's definitely going to go places. And I'm going to keep an eye open for what she's going to do in the future because I am interested. And also in the concert, I noticed people like Joan Jett. She's like Tina Turner, and yeah, doesn't matter her age, they can actually perform. You say Tina Turner can't rock or do metal. Listen to Nutbush City Limits with Tina and Ike. That's pure hard rock. And Tina did turn it up there. She can do anything, the late Tina Turner. And Joan Jett is like that. Nobody told her what to do. She still rocks at her age. And she do kick ass. And the same can be said about Kim Gordon. What a performance from her as well. So if you haven't seen it, I've listed the concert there. Do check it out. And yeah, give feedback. What do you think of that? And what's your thoughts on that? And the next thing is, well, Lisa, I was thinking the same back in the thing. See, Lincoln Park, everybody said when Chester died, uh, they're not going to go on. Linkin Park, their new lead singer, Luke Chester was a big part of Linkin Park as well. They carried on without him. A lot of fans were upset. Linkin Park released a record, I actually got it. And I think that lead singer did an amazing part. Look, Kurt was a major part of Nirvana, but Violet, David Grohl's daughter, did an amazing job. And I think if she's going to carry on vocals, Nirvana's got a future without Kurt Cobain in it. And I'm a huge Nirvana and Kurt Cobain fan. So, yes, I was thinking before that, look, Nirvana is dead and stuff like that, but I don't think that anymore. So, and then I actually watched a bit because everybody was talking about the Grammys. And I think to myself, cancel the Grammys from now on. They've lost all credibility. Rihanna, Country Artist of the Year. Yeah, right. She's as much country. Yeah, let me just leave it there. She's not country. She'll never be country. Same as some of the people in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame that even shouldn't be there. I've lost faith in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I've lost faith in the Grammys. It's absolute shit. I'm saying it as I see it. I've actually lost faith in it. And then going back to two of the bands, Lisa and Ell featured on Saturday. Last week, after the Monday Night's podcast, actually got sent to me by one of my good friends in the music industry, Noirat, Egan Legacy, not Noirat, sorry, Shrike, the 2024 EP, Serpentine. I was giving that. Ell and Lisa actually featured one of the songs of the band. I haven't featured them for this week. I'm going to feature them in the next 2 weeks, probably. Going to do something from them, because I do have the EP. This week I actually featured Noirat, Egan Legacy, because the band sent me the stuff over and asked me for a review. So I did it. That's my review for this week. It's on Ell's Project Metal website. Do check it out. And then the other band, I got the 2025 album. It's a band called Nostoc, Rites of Passage. And that was also given to me last week, Wednesday, by the band themselves. I actually got a new album, and they also asked for a review. And yeah, I'll do it sometime in February. I'm just going to work out when I'm going to do it and how I'm going to do it. So those are the two bands that Lisa and Ell featured. Some of the songs on Saturday night's podcast. I do have the stuff. I'm just going to get the okay and stuff like that, hook up of it. And also I've got from Acts of Gentlemen, it's Adequate. I was contacted by the lead singer of the band. I am going to go and do something about it. I must just sit down and talk with Ell, because I think the lead singer was actually featured on Project Metal before. So I'm going to talk to Ell. Ell is the one that actually interviewed him the previous time. So Ell can actually do it again when he's got time and stuff like that. The two of them can sort it out and do it. And when the interview is set up, I'll do their new album as well that week. So it all works together. He accidentally sent it to me too early, before it was actually supposed to go out. I've noticed when the date was supposed to be released to the public. So I haven't touched it yet. because, look, I've got morals and I like to keep a good relationship with the artist in the band. So I'm not going to go in much detail. I'm going to speak to the lead singer again, work something out with Ell, and keep the space open. We're going to do something there. And now to my gigs and stuff I've got for tonight's section. And the first gig I've got, Wacken Metal Battle Canada 2025, Ontario Final, 21st March, Rivalry in Toronto. Lord of the Lost with special guest Scarlet Riot, Gillian Kay, UK and Ireland Tour 2025. 30th of October, Wolverhampton, 31st, Manchester. And November the 2nd, Glasgow, November the 4th, Belfast, November the 5th, Dublin, the 7th, Bristol, 8th, London, 9th, Southampton. And then Shinedown Kit, that dance tour with Bush, Beartooth, Morgan Waite, 25th April, Des Moines, 26th Omaha, 28th Grand Rapids, 1st of May Toledo, 2nd Lexington, the 4th Little Rock, and then Birmingham, the 6th, not Birmingham, the 6th New Orleans, the 10th Peoria, the 10th Nashville, the 13th Birmingham, the 15th Daytona Beach, the 18th Ocean City, July the 9th Boston, 20th New York, 22nd Pittsburgh, 23rd Columbus, the 25th Detroit, 26th Milwaukee, 28th Minneapolis, the 29th Kansas City, August the 2nd Phoenix, the 5th Sacramento, the 7th Portland, the 8th Seattle, 11th Salt Lake City, 12th Denver, the 15th St. Louis, the 16th Rosemont, the 18th Greenville, 24th Atlanta, 27th Houston, 28th Fort Worth, the 30th Memphis. And then Liv Christine headline show Arco, Germany with guest Wallace Maroa, and then Temperance from Heritage to Europe tour with special guest Ignia Daxel, March the 6th, Warsaw, that'd be at Voodoo, Poland, 7th Poznan, Pot Magoa, that's the 8th Skazaki, Kiana, and Simo, that will be also in Poland. That's the club and the city that it will be actually held on. And then Budapest, Barbara Negra, and that's in Hungary. The 10th, Munich, Backstage Hall. The 11th, Vienna, Siena in Austria. The 12th, Loga the Alchemist, that's Italy. Bar, Switzerland. The 14th, it's been Aschberg, that's the Colossal Saal, Orvo in Germany. The 17th, Hamburg in Germany. The 18th, Tolsberg, 013, and that's in the Netherlands. The 19th, Hanover Music Centrum, and that's also in Germany. The 20th, Bochum Matrix, and that's also in Germany. 21st, Kortrijk, Belgium. The 22nd, Drachten, Uduna in the Netherlands. In Adventures and Sins of Lilith featuring Lilith Rising, Sins of Eden, 10th April. Backstrap, Rockhall, Gainesville, 11th. Later Room, Lancaster, South Carolina, the 12th. The Rooster, Gastonia, the 13th. Chapel of Bones, Raleigh, North Carolina. Then Metal Battle Spain, Wacom semi-final, Dark Reality, Illusion, Cartesian, and Hosts Come from the Void, Rented Gas, Garaima, Spattered Sign, Chemosphere, 15th February, and that's going to be at Terraroon, Wall Valleys. Start at 7 o'clock, entry €12, after party, battalion sessions, €15. Temptress, Tim Ryder Owens, Pastor Zeiser, 20 February, Crowbar, Sydney. And then Nightland Latin American Tour 2025 with guest Mortius, February. They're going to be the 6th, Sao Paulo, 17th, Colombia, Bogota, 8th, Costa Rica, San Jose, the 9th, Mexico, UP, and then the 1st of March, Ink and Iron Joburg, annual tattoo and custom motorcycle show. And that's going to be at the Garrison Pub, 145 Main Reef Road, Boksburg. Tickets R100 each. Gates open at 10 a.m. Heavy metal and rock music and free entry to MCs of the motorcycle clubs. So yeah, proper heavy metal music and hard rock. Come and show off your tattoos, your custom motorbikes, your original motorbikes, and come and enjoy a fun-filled day there in the East Rand. And that's my stuff for this week. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Ozzy, for coming in. Enjoy your day at work and have loads of fun. Stay safe, Ozzy. Catch you Saturday.
Yeah. Don't work too hard there, Ozzy. Have a good day. Yeah, some good bands there. Some good bands there. I won't mind seeing Temptress. That's
Oh, yes.
Temptress is a really good band.
They are. They are. Yeah, what I like is some of the, how can you put it, the older bands that have split come back and go indie. I do like it, and yes, I'm so looking forward to them bringing stuff out. So yeah,
Yeah, I've noticed some of the big name acts who've sort of like went into like sort of like going onto on a hiatus and then come
yes,
back as a independent,
oh yes.
especially when yeah.
Mhm. I think they actually do it because to let record deals and stuff like that run out and finish, and then start something new uh, on their own, do the music the way they wanted to do. Because I remember a lot of these bands were tied in with contracts and stuff, doing stuff they not necessarily wanted to do the music like that. So yeah, I for me, I do like what's happening, and I actually think everybody's going to benefit from it because Pentagram, uh, I do like them, and Billy is actually come back. He's still got the energy. He's got some of the, how you put it, indie artists that's he decided to come and carry on the band. And for me, it's fantastic because he's got the experience. He knows it's got the music knowledge and stuff like that. How things should be mixed, recorded, and everything. And what's expected when you do live shows. And that gives the younger guys a break. Listen, they would probably be doing session work at the record labels and stuff. Now they're part of a band doing their own thing.
Yeah, yeah. Some of these big bands who come back us indies usually say, "Oh, that's a good. That person's a good musician. Get him in the band." And they
Yes.
work with like take a look at Alice Cooper. He's a classic case. He helps bring up new talent from
Hmm.
the ranks from the ranks from the rank and file. Take a look at some of the other big bands who actually get some of these younger bands to give to do a certain leg in a certain country. They
Hmm.
get the local bands to open up for them.
And also the amazing part is Pentagram is an indie band now. So when they go touring, they can actually bring other indie bands to open for them. They're not forced because they signed a deal with a record company. You can only have these guys or these guys actually supporting you. So they actually got not much say who they select and stuff. Pentagram now can say, listen, I want this band or this artist to open for me, and they get exposure as well.
Yeah, yeah. I've noticed over the last 15, 20 years. That's how I got to meet some of the up and coming bands. It's
Mm-hmm.
like take a look at a band called oh I can't see Straight Line Stitch. If it
Mm-hmm.
wasn't for Lacuna Coil, I wouldn't have met them because
Okay.
there was another band when Killing Joke was touring, but in 2006, seven, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I met I met another band from America.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I just trying to think. I can see him. Anyway, if it wasn't for Killing Joke getting this band from America to tour the UK with them, I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
even know who they were.
Oh yes.
So yeah. Plus, I've noticed with some of the bigger bands in the UK when I've been going when I went back out to doing when I moved back to Sunderland.
Mm-hmm.
Um, some of the bands that I've gotten into since 2016, they've put me on to other bands,
Yes.
other bands from the local
Mm-hmm.
area. Danger, a good friend of the channel, and a good friend of mine in real life, Dean James. He's put me
Yes.
on to a lot of bands. Same with Pussy Willow Furry Fins. They put me on to quite a few good bands, good musicians.
Oh yeah. Oh for sure. And that's the good thing. Let people know about all of these indie bands that's actually out there. Uh, because some of them, when you listen to them, you actually get excited because you think all of this talent out there, if they're touring or playing at places close to you, you can actually go and see them. And most instances, it's going to cost you, but basically the price of a few drinks, whether it's alcoholic beverages or just a few sodas and stuff like that, for supporting them. And if they've got merch out, if you're interested, go and buy it and support a band. It's as
yeah,
simple as that. If you think what's going to cost you to go and see some of the major label artists, the big heavy super groups and stuff like that, and you don't actually get to meet the band much, some of them these days. You pay an arm and a leg, you go there. Yes, it's, the place is packed, but after the show, you basically go your separate ways and stuff like that. And there's no opportunity for the band to physically sign the stuff for you. While if you go and see some of these artists, if they've got an EP or an album out or they just got merch out, you can just buy it and have a chat with them.
oh yeah, yeah. I've over the last 10 years,
Mm-hmm,
over the last 10 years, like 9 years actually.
mm-hmm,
Well, actually, more so in the last 9 year, the amount of bands that I've met, when they come off stage or either pre or post show,
mm-hmm.
I've actually spoken to them. I've actually made some really good friends in the last 9 year.
True. Oh, yes.
Just by showing up, buying a couple of drinks, uh, and actually talking to the band. And most of these smaller independent bands, they will love for people to come up to them and actually start talking to them.
True. And what I've
So
noticed with some of these bands and stuff like that, and even on Bandcamp, uh, you found bands listen to the music and stuff like that, and you fill in, send your email in and actually subscribe to the band, get newsletters, and some of the songs and stuff free. If you're interested, you can buy the tracks or the whole album, but you get something that's not going to be released on the album version of it. It's actually, how can you put it? It's you can call free tracks that I do a certain way, and I want to hear your feedback and stuff like that. So what you're getting is actually something unique, and it's all it takes. Listen to the tracks or track and give your feedback, and go through your emails and actually check out the stuff, because that's how I get some of the songs. I say, oh, I like this track and stuff. Go to like YouTube, Vimeo, and this, and check the bands out and listen, check the videos out and stuff like that. So yes, that's
oh, yeah,
actually helping a lot.
yeah, yeah. It's just like if you get on, like Bashan said, there, sign up to the newsletter, and they just like say, oh, what do you guys think of this new track? And you
Mhm,
get like a free track, and you're thinking, oh, this is a cool version. This is a cool
mhm,
version. And you say, oh yeah, if you just tweak it, this something, tweak it somewhere, obviously respectfully.
mhm.
Um, they love the feedback from all these musicians and bands and stuff like that. They love the feedback.
Ah, yes,
So
'cause one of the bands that I gave feedback on, they actually, because I gave them feedback on a few tracks and stuff, and even commented to them on some of the songs that got out, they actually wanted me to go. I received free tickets to go and see them. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to the USA on that date. And I said to the band, thanks. Unfortunately, I can't make it. I'm actually down here in South Africa, but I do appreciate it. And yes, I do like your music and stuff and what you've done to the stuff. Just get feedback. You never know. You might be able to get free tickets to a concert by one of these bands. And if it's in your area, go and see them. Go and have a good time and talk to the guys face to face.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, Lisa, that's the kind of places I actually like. This you put the small intimate type pubs and stuff like that. We can actually appreciate the music, enjoy the band, because the energy some of these indie bands bring to the show, they give it all in their performance. And after the evening, you feel, wow, I actually enjoyed it. I had so much fun. And yes, you might hear a band that's going to go places in a few years. So I'm all for that. Hi, Grumpy Snapper.
Hey, Grumpy, how you doing? Are you
So,
looking forward to? Are you looking forward to the 18th? I know I am. Yeah, yeah. Speaking of which, speaking of interviews, I've got two interviews this week, which
mhm,
is Armageddon this tomorrow at 9 p.m.
mhm.
and Evelyn on Wednesday at 9 p.m. UK time. So yeah, and then we've got Grumpy on the 18th, which is going to be absolutely fun. He's one cool dude, so go check out Grumpy Sapper's channel. He does some really cool stuff over on his channel. It's
Oh, cool.
real fun. Yeah.
Where,
So yeah,
which country is Grumpy from?
he's originally from the UK, but
Oh, is he from?
yeah, originally from the UK. That's rubbish. Lisa, can you grab Grumpy's channel for us, please, and put it in the chat there? So, guys, go check out Grumpy Sapper. He's one cool dude, and he's absolutely he does some really cool stuff over on his channel. He does like on every Sunday he does a quiz for fun over on his
Mhm.
channel, and it's really cool.
Oh,
All
awesome.
he writes his own music and everything. So yeah, some really no worries there, Grumpy. No worries, no worries. Yeah, as somebody once said to me, spread love, spreading the love. Yeah,
Oh, yes.
yeah, yeah. Right. I'm going to just. I'm looking at the analytics at the back on in the back end of the channel there.
Mm-hmm.
Over the last week or so, 2 weeks, we've been
Mm-hmm.
flatlining again. YouTube have been kill bags again. They've been sort of like not sort of like sharing the channel out or anything like that. So, guys, please go share the channel out, share the videos out, watch them, like them. It does help the channel out in a big way. So stop this sort of like not get uh, basically stop being stagnated by YouTube, being throttled by YouTube. As I'll show you, um, share screen. So bear with me, guys. While I do this. Yeah, we've been at this for the last 2 weeks. I've only
Mm-hmm.
gained 2 subscribers in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, boy.
So, because back end of last year, I was getting around about 30 to 35 subscribers each month.
Mm-hmm.
Now I've been there. It's same time last year. Same time last year, we were stagnating for a good 2 to 3 weeks, and it's just like really annoying from YouTube. So, guys, I'm going to need your help to reach 1,000 subscribers. Is to
Mhm.
share, get everybody there to go subscribe to to subscribe to the channel. It's that's the only way we can get up, because we want to keep doing what we're doing. Um, like bringing you some of the brilliant bands that are out there, and the only way we can actually do that is to get people to the channel, so we can actually promote all of these absolutely legendary indie bands from all around the world. We've discovered so many over the last, especially over the last 10 years. We've discovered so many brilliant bands out there, such as like Gallia, such as Gallia, Hell's Throne, Grave Shadow, um, um, every what I mean. It's like you got oh we've got Fortis Ventus, we've got what I mean. There's so many brilliant bands out there. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for
So
sure.
and and there's a lot of people out there who do like watching, who do like discovering new music. Um, so it's I'll show you the performance. Show you the thing. I see. Um,
Mhm.
that's what it's like
Oh, wow. Wow.
since the 20th of January, and it's the third. So you're talking 2 weeks there of being pretty much stagnant because of the YouTube is not pushing it out, pushing the channel out.
Mhm.
I've tried to share everything out as much as possible,
Mhm.
doing shorts, doing this, doing that, but nobody's subscribing. Nobody has subscribed in the last, apart from 2 people in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, for me, the thing about YouTube, they go through that. I don't know why they're doing it though, because I figured it was like getting close to the end of the month of January and stuff like that, and I had to pay out people for uh, those that's got a lot of subscribers and stuff like that. So they actually, to put it bluntly, they're bastards and actually paying the content creators out. So I think they're doing it on purpose to keep the numbers down for paying the content creators, but
Mm,
blowing the numbers up for the advertisers.
Yeah,
Because
it's
for me, mhm,
mm, yeah. I was like 2 weeks ago. I was just by chance. I was on the in the back end of in the back end of the studio. I was I was at 230 hours with
mhm,
about 4,000 views.
yes.
I lost within a matter of minutes. I lost 150 hours like that within
I know
minutes.
that. I know. If you remember when we started off and progressing, you and me, at one time we were flying up
Yeah,
with people watching, and all of a sudden it just hit rock bottom, and we couldn't figure out. I was trying to think, what were we doing wrong? It's not us doing anything wrong. It was YouTube.
yeah,
It was YouTube doing the stuff because they've got certain things they're promoting on the channel, and we didn't fit in because we're not bringing major label record companies artists in here, and some of the major record labels are on YouTube, and they're paying for advertising
Yeah.
to YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's why.
Yeah. It's like this time last year, I was like, we were at just over 500 subs, and I was chuffed with that. I was literally happy about that. Reached 512 subs,
Mhm.
and at just over like nearly 2,100 hours of watch time.
Yes.
And literally over within matter of overnight, I dropped 18, 12 1,200 hours like that gone. Literally, what
For
it just
sure.
wiped out 1,200 hours. I
Mhm.
dropped from just over 2,000 down to 800.
Oh, for sure. And for me, the most annoying thing, because when I do my section of Monday nights, I've got a few of the indie record companies that I'm actually subscribed, like, and I've actually allowed YouTube to send me notifications, anything from those record companies and the indie artists and stuff like that. So when there's a new video out, anything, I get notifications. I had to go the last 2 weeks and actually find some of these uh, artists and record companies, like some Marion that I actually featured tonight. Look for them in YouTube, resubscribe, like, and go through the stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, why? I had them in the first place. Why was it taken away from me? It's just a pain, total pain.
Yeah, it's
I have,
YouTube being cowboys, basically. YouTube's been cowboys, and yeah, and YouTube takes if you do get if you're lucky to get monetized, you, YouTube takes 40% of those donations, like super chats. 40%,
yes,
where on PayPal it's something like 5% they take for admin fees.
yes. And another annoying thing, you don't have any say what ads they put on your
Oh
section
yeah,
of the program.
oh yeah, oh yeah. It's like it's been a lot of people complaining about that when, say for instance, you can't make to one of the live shows. What's
Mhm.
on it there on here on this channel, and you say, "Oh yeah,
Mhm.
I watch it on the replay." Hey up, John.
Hey, it's John on. Hey, John.
Yeah, he's just come up. He's just come popped in. Uh, it should be on Saturday, John. They should be on Saturday. With me on Saturday. Um, so yeah, it's like
Mhm.
it's been like I've been hearing because I watch like a lot of other channels as well, and watching live streams, and there's people are saying in some of the comments, and even your Bastion mentioned it as well. The
Mhm.
amount of ads that get put onto these some of these shows on these
Mhm.
live streams. Somebody once said that they heard that the complaints about it, and one of the guys turned around and says, "Yeah, I just rewatched one of my streams, and the YouTube put 60 adverts on his stream.
Yes.
He kept
Uh,
them
uh,
all.
How much money did YouTube made off that? And for me, the
Yeah,
thing is, if you're a content creator, I can understand 10%, because they're already getting the advertising. They're using your podcast or your creation that you did to generate money off you. So if they take 10% of what you get in, nobody would complain. But 40%, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Because you've got to get your internet, you pay for the internet. All the equipment and stuff that you use, you pay for, and that stuff ain't cheap. And then also your time that you sacrifice to actually make it, like you doing the car shows and stuff, the fuel and everything that you put in, and the time you spent editing the videos and stuff, putting everything together. For me, 10% would have been fine. 40%, no, that is actually daylight robbery. They're robbing you.
Yeah, no. No, it's like it's not just like the time and effort that goes into it. It's all the electric, the gas, to run the place, and no.
Mhm.
If I when I go to a car show, I get
Mhm.
it's not just like physically being at the car show. It's all the prep work I've got to put
Yes.
in before I even get to the car show. Sometimes I'm up at 6 o'clock in the morning getting stuff ready. What
Yes.
am I going to? And I'm thinking, what am I going to film? Then when I get to the place, it's like getting to actual place. So like you said, fuel costs, entry fees, the equipment,
Mhm.
what equipment I'm going to be taking, and then I've got to like I'm not exactly running around, but I am like going around, and it takes up to about 3-4 hours, especially if it's one of the
Mhm.
big shows. Then when I get back, it's about 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon when I get back,
Mhm.
and then it might I might be able to do what 4 5 videos to if I'm lucky, four to
Mhm.
five videos, and that takes about 4 5 6 hours just for like for about what what I mean. By the time I'm finished, by the
Mhm.
time I've had enough, it's what 10, 11 o'clock at night, and I
Okay.
still then I've got to say right, okay, I can finish off the editing the next day
Mhm.
or Tuesday, because sometimes some of these car shows at some of the car shows, I'm thinking how many videos. It depends on it where when I actually get to the car show. That's when
Mhm.
I sort of like decide how many videos I can actually get it. Yeah, I can actually sort of like do. So sometimes
Uh,
I can do
mhm.
anything up to 8, 9 videos just from one car show, and I've got to trawl through all the footage that I've taken and actually try and edit it all together. And
Mhm.
Lisa says that's on top of my day job.
That's true. That's true. See, for me, I know a lot of people are using other platforms and stuff to do stuff because it's easier and stuff like that. And I can understand why they're doing it. Looking what's happening on YouTube and stuff like that, see what's happening. Because I know some of them, uh, especially on Facebook, some of the TikTok stuff gets shared there. That's actually on there. And these guys got like over 1 million views and stuff like that. They're not on YouTube, actually. They're doing it on TikTok and other platforms because of YouTube's policy guidelines and stuff like that. It's very hard to actually do stuff. And then YouTube does stuff like that, removing some of your subscribers, putting ads on there, which is actually hampering you. Because if you got so many ads, you got to watch for if you watching it on a replay. It gets annoying. You're just gonna say, listen. I don't have time. I don't mind the ad or two, but I don't have the time. It's actually frustrating, especially if the advertising is something you, you've got no interest in. It's like, yes, I'm a guy. I'm no longer, I'll be honest, a spring chicken. There's certain stuff I don't need to see advertised. I know the ladies would like it because it's lady stuff, and because of my name and stuff like that, what I am, and why are you showing me these ads? Look, you're not going to bring sales, and you're just showing me the ads to make up time and stuff like that. It's have it personalized what I'm following on YouTube and subscribing to. Show me ads that's relevant to that, then I will enjoy it.
Yeah. And even consider actually going to that website or going to that advertiser.
Too.
But
And another thing, it's annoying for some of the guys. I've heard one of them. He's got stuff on YouTube that's actually for all ages, and they're actually showing uh, gun purchasing of guns. One of the websites is selling guns legally in the
pew please,
USA. Yeah,
pew please.
and he does. Uh, for me, he actually hates it because kids watch his stuff. He doesn't want that sort of advertising for kids.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I've been watching sort of like some of the sort of like pop culture,
Hmm.
true crime
Uh,
streams, and
yes.
some of those some of the channels that cover this like
Hmm.
true crime and pop culture. When some of the adverts pop up, like for kids' toys, I was like, really? And talking about SA and DV and that type of things, and he's showing, and you know what I mean. He's showing stuff like this, showing kids toys, advertising kids toys on true crime stuff. Are you YouTube? Are you brain dead? Are you thick?
Yes.
And it's
Like one thing I used to enjoy. It was about a year and a half ago. I think that's when it stopped because of what I followed and stuff. Recommended channels. They would show you in your sideline. You following this type of music. They show you music videos of other bands. And I used to like it because they were also bands that I possibly could feature uh, in the section. So I haven't heard of this band before. Let me go and check them out. Now I can't find it like that. You have to go physically to the artist or record labels that you've subscribed and stuff like that. And follow to get this info. So they no longer got that. What? Uh, and Alice probably gonna get upset. But yeah, now and again, I still get when I don't catch our live. I do get, how can you put it, these ministries ads on Al's podcast. And knowing Al uh, and how he feels about certain stuff, I'm just actually laughing because I know Al's too feeling on the subject and stuff like that. I'm not going to say more, but those who know Al knows how much I care about something like that. So yeah.
yeah, I know what you mean. It's just like my feelings on certain topics, and it's just like don't put that stuff on my on the streams. It's just like it's not right. It's just like no, no. Behave yourselves, YouTube. Stop being cowbags.
Well, for me, the funny thing is, when election was on in America, you in the UK. in some of the ads was actually on. I laughed.
Yeah, it's just like that there is out of my control. That's literally out of my control.
Yeah, I agree with that, Lisa. And yeah, Alice in the UK, he doesn't care it says about politics and stuff like that. So, and I've got the same view. All you do is annoy the crap out of me, and yeah.
Yeah, I constantly hear it, and it's just like, don't drag me into this. I don't. I've got. Because the religion and politics always causes arguments, regardless of doesn't matter who you are. It always causes arguments, and I I'm
Mhm.
I'm at the age now where I don't want the
No
drama.
drama.
I
Yes.
just do not want the drama. I am sick and tired of it. I just all I
Mhm.
want all I want is to basically have a nice quiet life, listen to some music, fire up a stream, and talk about the music that I'm interested in.
Well, they can actually see what you're talking about. You've got music featured in your streams, and you post cars uh, 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 that you go to all the cars and stuff like that. So if they show a car advertisement on your stream and stuff like that, nobody would mind because yeah, Ell has gone to these car shows and stuff like that. It makes sense. So yeah, that makes sense. But some of the other stuff they're posting make no sense whatsoever. So yeah.
It's like plus I got other interest I've got is like every time I go to a car show, I always try and take a look around the area that the car show's at.
Hmm.
Such as like, say for instance, I went down to Northallerton,
Hmm.
down in Yorkshire, and I took a
Yes.
look around. Same with the Whitby Goth show back in
Yeah.
2018. I took a look around Whitby.
Mm.
I'd look around there and I filmed some of it because I know some people would turn around and say, "Oh, what car show were you at?" I would say, "Oh, here's a video you can take a look at." um,
Yes.
of the look. It's yeah, it might be like 5, 10, might be a 5 minute video, but you get like, sort of like the general idea of the
Hmm.
area. You might want to say, "Oh, that's an interesting bit. I might go there."
Hmm.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
for sure.
Plus, you get like little bits of history. You think, "Oh, I didn't know that Captain Cook sailed from Whitby." Oh, I didn't know that Bram Stoker was in Whitby when he wrote Dracula.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Oh, I didn't know that Ulysses Grant was actually in Sunderland, opening up the main library in Sunderland in 1877.
Hmm.
Or I didn't know that Richard Nixon was in Sunderland in 1972 at the ancestral home of George Washington in Washington, Sunderland. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
yes. Uh,
Oh,
uh,
I didn't know. Yeah,
that's actually very interesting and stuff like that. And people find it interesting and exploring the places because that's one thing I've noticed. A lot of people, where they go, they actually post stuff, and people that don't have the time or the money to go at this time to the places, you can actually explore the world if you watch some of these videos and stuff like that from people that's been there posting footage and stuff like that. Very interesting.
yeah. I was a couple of years ago. I was down in North Wales,
Yes.
visiting family down there, and they took me out down in North Wales, like up to Prestatyn and Llandudno and over around to Anglesey and places like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I filmed some footage down there.
Oh, cool.
So that's up on the channel. You know what I mean? I was interested, and
For sure.
there's been yeah, it's the same with like and I was like looking at some of the architecture and the looking at some of the places in say Prestatyn. I was like thinking, oh right, okay. Same with Conwy in North
Mm-hmm.
Wales. They've got a beautiful castle there
Mm-hmm.
in the harbour. I
Mm-hmm.
was like, I took a look around. Even got there. I took like a little shot of the smallest house in the UK.
Oh, that's pretty amazing. Tell me, the oldest pub in the world, isn't that in England?
Sorry.
The oldest pub in the world, the Inn pub, or
Oh,
I think.
it's. I know there's quite. I know there's quite a few places in the UK that do have pubs, bars that have been around since the 12th century. Some of them, and there's a bit of a debate on
Mhm,
which pub is actually the oldest.
mhm.
So I know there's one down in Nottingham, which is I believe it's like opened up in 11 early 1100s. I know there's
Wow.
another one is somewhere down Derbyshire way or somewhere like that who were actually opened up around about the same time.
Mhm.
There's a big debate on which is the oldest.
Ah, I see. Lisaboo, the oldest shebeen is in Ireland.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, I
actually
don't.
called
Yeah,
a shebeen. Because we actually laughing our South Africans. In South Africa, a shebeen is, how can you put it, most of them that's operate in South Africa are ones that sell alcohol and food, and most of them aren't licensed. So if you go to them, uh, you risk being arrested by the cops because you've got to be licensed to actually sell it in this country. In Ireland, when some of the South Africans go over to Ireland to the shebeen, they're actually surprised because it's nothing like the South Africans shebeens over here. It's to sell alcohol and some basically like, how can you put it? I wouldn't call it a pub lunch, but you can get something to eat there. The Irish beans are formally, how can you put it, regulated and stuff like that. Yes, you get regulated shebeens that do comply with all the laws and stuff. So yes, that's just something interesting. The oldest shebeen is actually in Ireland. So
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like in the UK. I know there's I know there's well, put it this way, with in the UK,
mhm.
there is strict, like South Africa, there's strict licensing laws. If you do not comply with the laws and local laws, not only national but local as well, well, put it this way, you get the book thrown at you. Literally, get the book
Yes.
thrown at you.
You get closed
So
down permanently and
yeah,
arrested and you face jail time.
yeah. Because there's been a couple of places where they've been like, shall we say, unsanitary. It's yeah, yeah. You can, if you think of like, open sewers, you'll understand what I mean.
Ah, yes, I know what you're saying. You,
Yeah,
you got you. See, why some of these guys don't want to do it legally? If you apply for a liquor license here in South Africa, uh, you have to be so many kilometers away from schools, churches, and stuff like that. There may not be pubs so many distance, so there've got to be distances between pubs. There's all kinds of laws, and depending which city you're actually in, there's certain times you can open, there's certain times you have to close. And obviously, the national laws, no liquor under the age of 18. You may not sell liquor. That goes for restaurants as well, to anybody uh, under the age of 18. And you can only sell liquor up to certain hours. Then you have to close. So it's a lot of stuff. Shebeens, what they do is they stay open uh, all night till the next morning. And that's a problem because these guys drink and then they drive home. So I can understand the government's problem with that. They're the idiots that's actually rolling cars, killing people. You actually want to stop it. Also, if you establishment government taxes and stuff like that, if you're unlicensed, the government isn't getting any of its tax money. I think that's another big issue from the sales of the liquor and stuff like that. So, and also
yeah,
what you're doing there is not regulated. So, yeah.
yeah. Here in the UK, you got to be, technically you got to be 18 to actually buy and drink alcohol. But there's a bit of a loophole here. I don't know if it's been closed up or what. I don't know. But if you are in a proper sit-down restaurant establishment, you can actually go up to the bar and buy yourself an alcoholic drink at 16.
Mhm.
Now, if you are in your own home, you can give an alcoholic drink to a 5-year-old.
Wow. Over here, that would be child endangerment.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if they closed that up or what. I don't know. But that's what I do know is that the pub restaurant, like, alcoholic
Mhm.
industry is basically trying to get that closed up. Last time I heard.
Mhm. Yeah, look, basically, some of the uh, uh, trying to, of course, depending on the alcohol content of the drink and stuff like that, wine you can actually buy at supermarkets. Beer you can't, unless it's low alcohol beer. Otherwise, you have got to buy it at a liquor store, uh, licensed liquor store. That's where you can buy it. Wine you can buy at supermarkets, although wine has got more alcohol than beer for some strange reason. I don't know why it's been like this for ages.
Yeah,
I
especially the
wonder what.
Fortnite wine.
Yeah, oh, that's true. I wonder what's the. Is it Canada? I think it's also 18. I don't know about restaurants and stuff like that. I think Canada it's also 18. You've got to be 18. I know the States is actually 21. You can't buy alcohol unless you're 21.
Yeah, like Lisa said, in Italy, wine is served to all, and it's just different cultures, which it
Yes.
is, especially like
Yes.
France and Italy.
Yes. Wine is part of the meals and stuff like that. I think Portugal as well. Wine is wine and the beer is quite big in Portugal because we've got a lot of Portuguese people here in South Africa. So I know it's a big part of their culture and stuff like that. So yes.
Yeah. Canada, she
Oh,
says it's 18 except for British Columbia. It's 19. So
uh, yeah. Now here in South Africa, all over the country, it's 18.
from what I've been told, the vast majority is in the vast majority of states in the US. It's 21, and from how I can't remember. There's one, maybe it's two that they're 18. It's 18 still, or 19, one of the two. But
It
I
could
think
be,
most, yeah,
yeah.
I
I
could be
think
wrong with that.
I think the US territories, I think it might be lower, but I actually think the states. I know there's a loophole. If you're serving in the military, in other words, you've signed up for the military and are on in a military base, it's 18. You can actually at 18 you can actually buy liquor on the base and actually consume it. Only if you're
Mm,
serving in the military.
yeah, yeah. So yeah, it's weird. Different
Mhm.
countries have different laws concerning
True.
alcohol.
Well, in some countries it's totally banned. You can't
Yeah,
drink it.
yeah. Like I said, yeah, different countries have different laws
Yeah.
concerning alcohol.
Mhm.
So yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, but anyway, let's get back on to like something a bit more healthier, such as listening to music. That's a good thing. Um, John says, "Is a pentagram really back?"
Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
Cool, cool. Yeah, pentagram's back. Yeah, they're independent, aren't they now?
Yes, they're independent. It's
Yeah,
actually good.
pentagram's a good band. So highly recommend that you go
Uh,
check them out.
oh, yes.
So yeah. So, any questions, guys? Please let us know. Yeah, or any sort of like bands you wanted us to check out.
Oh,
And
I just got, I saw a message, I just got an email. Pentagram actually sent me the 2025 release, Lighting in a Bottle, the album. I actually got it. So I'm going to go to uh, the transfer thing and actually grab my link for the album. So I'm really excited. I've got a new album, John. Watch the space.
yeah, cool, cool. Um, Let me just see. I've been getting some emails through, which we'll be talking to Bastion at some point
Mhm.
about doing some reviews.
Mhm.
Um, got um, uh, right, melting elements. They've just released a new. self-titled EP.
Oh, cool.
Uh, got oh, Heartlight, brilliant band.
Mm-hmm.
Go check them out. Had them on the show. Just released a new single and video. The Triumph
Oh,
of Metal. The Triumph of Metal. And happy birthday to the lead singer as well.
oh, awesome. Happy birthday, dude.
To Heartlight's new Heartlight's singer. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
let me just see. We got let me see. We got which I will be getting Loud George Rose new single. Roses Will Wreck Your Soul um, single.
Oh, cool.
Loud George. So go check them out. Yeah. So this, like I said, we'll be talking to Basjan, which I'll go through some of the emails to work out what's what and what exactly the one what needs to be done. So yeah, yeah. Why is people? Wait, why is Google trying to say, "Oh, come and you can talk to anybody to get you"? Don't want to know. You can live to your own imagination about. Oh, so yeah, don't want to know. Like,
I'm just, I'm just going through to see who is this guy that's actually sending me let me go. Oh, Malcolm Galloway is the guy from Acts of. Uh, it's adequate. He was on. I think the last time was it with Matt a long time ago. He was Matt. I think Matt actually knows him. He was on with Matt that one interview you did, and yeah, I got the stuff from him, and he was the one that sent the stuff, and he just gave me just check out Acts of Gentlemen. It's adequate. He actually accidentally sent me the album too early, and yeah, so I've got it, and he wants to do interview on his own for the band. He's giving me
yeah,
the okay. I can do the review. So I'm going to tell him to contact you, and between the two of you, you can set something up. And when he's coming on, I'm going to do the review. Say he's coming on over the weekend, the Friday or Saturday. I'll have to review for the it's, EP. It's actually EP, not an album out for the following Monday. So it gets a
yeah,
chance to actually talk to you, and then we do a review, and it gets shared on Monday night as well, the review. So it gets the full exposure.
yeah. Just said, get in contact with us.
Mhm.
Um, so I do remember I do remember uh, doing an interview at some
Yes.
which I need to get some of these bands that I've done interviews with back on
Mhm.
again. So
Yeah.
yeah,
after we've done here, I'm also going to give you what he's given me, uh, the link and stuff for, and you can give it to. Make sure Lisa also got it, because if he wants to come on a Saturday, it's probably going to be while you two are doing the, because he's also in the UK, when you're doing your Saturday night thing, and then Lisa can also talk to him, and then she could would have listened to the uh, EP as well, and ask him questions relevant to the his music he's doing. So she got insight in what he's doing and how it sounds like, and it would help both of you to actually uh, enhance the interview. I think that'd be fun, because both of you uh, are it, and I'm going to message him uh, and tell him, listen, contact Al for the interview setup whenever you feel like doing the interview.
Yeah, yeah. Just say, oi, get in contact with Ell, sort of
Yeah,
thing. So
because it was you and Matt uh, with Malcolm that was actually on. So I think it's only fair that he comes back to you, because somebody that you interviewed before, you know the guy, and the only reason why he was remembers me, because I actually contacted him after the interview and we started chatting. So yeah, I think that's actually the best way to do it. And I know Lisa would definitely like this guy, because he's quite fun. If you remember correct, uh, Lee, he was the guy. Matt was always funny as hell. Look, Matt makes you laugh. If you haven't seen Matt on with Al and me, go to the older episodes and stuff like that. Look,
yeah, which
it's hard to
which yeah,
it's hard to keep a straight face. And I know Matt was once on with Lisa as well. And Matt and Lisa, Lisa normally makes you laugh. Matt, Lisa, it's hilarious.
oh god, yeah. I need to get my back on again. I need to get my back on.
And I
Oh
remember that
god,
night when Malcolm was actually on. He had that glass of, he was enjoying, because of the time in the UK, that glass of wine. And he was also funny as hell. But best interviews like that with Matt, yeah.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I need to get my back on again. I know he's been busy doing like
Mm,
a lot of solo stuff. As I know, Fallen Fields have taken sort of like a bit of a
mm.
or on a bit of a hiatus at the minute. Don't worry,
I,
guys, they'll be back. They will be back, but they're doing a bit of a hiatus at the minute.
mhm.
Because I know Max Howlett is at the
Yes.
university, so doing a music
Oh, yes.
degree. And he's the drummer of Fallen Fields. I
Oh,
know.
cool.
I know. Matt and the other two guys of Fallen Fields, Matt and yeah, they are sort of like still doing music together, but not
Mhm.
necessarily for Fallen Fields. So yeah, it's
Yeah. What happened to that guy that did the our technical section with the guitars and the instruments and stuff like that?
oh yeah, he's Paul Wright.
Paul, yeah, that's his name.
I know he's been busy. He's been busy doing
Uh,
stuff with his day job and everything, and doing a few other things with the band,
mhm,
with the band and everything.
mhm,
So I will try and bring that back at some point. Uh, whether it be myself doing it or get Paul
mhm.
Barton to do it as well.
Yes.
So
And talking about people. When was the last time we had Steph Mack on?
As she said, never been on. The only was pre-recorded interviews. That was back in 2019. But I will get her. I will try and get her back on. I will try and get her on
Mm,
because she is put it this way. Put it this way. What she is like in real life is what she's like on stage as well. Fun,
well,
energetic, and Steph, if you're watching, Steph Mack, if you're watching, I say this with love and respect, and I love you, girl. She's a bit loopy.
the energy, I've watched some of the music videos and stuff like that. The energy, what she's doing on stage, wow. She's
Yeah,
putting everything on it.
yeah,
Oh, yes, energizing, buddy. That's exactly what I'm thinking,
yeah,
Lisaboo.
yeah. Well, put it this way, I've seen her. I lost count because I do follow her career. I've lost count how many times she literally jumps off the stage, runs around like a bear, like the Energizer Bunny, and just like literally just goes off. She's you got to experience, literally got to experience one of her live shows to understand where I'm coming from this. She is, yeah, yeah. The last gig I went to was back in April last year. Got
Mhm.
talking to her, got talking to her, and she said to me she literally broke. She jumped off a stage and broke her foot. That's why she was off for about 3 months with a broken
Yeah.
foot, jumping around. Yeah,
Oh, for
so
sure. Often another band I really enjoy. You actually mentioned the band Pussy Willow Furry Venus.
um, bit of a story. At the
Mm-hmm.
moment, no more.
Mm-hmm.
They can't find a drummer, so a good drummer to actually tour with.
Oh,
So So that's on a back burner. So she's concentrating on Holy Grail at the minute with her husband Elliot.
nice. Not a damn good band.
Yeah, that was the first band. Pussy Willow Furry Finish was the first band that I saw when I moved back to West Sunderland back in
Mm-hmm.
February. It was this time back in 2016,
Mm-hmm.
9 years ago. So they were. I've followed that. Followed up. Well, technically, I still do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that was the first band. That was after a 20-year hiatus from seeing bands in Sunderland. That
Mm-hmm.
was the first band I saw
Mm-hmm.
with Waste of Space at the Fitzgerald's in Sunderland, which is on Green
Mm-hmm.
Terrace in Sunderland City Centre. Um, that was the first band. Okay, Lisa.
Okay, Lisa.
So yeah, it's a shame, like, cause I really loved that band. Really loved that band.
Oh, for sure. Tell me, don't mention names. I'm also not going to mention men's names or anything. Do you remember I was in chat? You were doing an interview with an Australian guy
There's
live.
been several. There's been several.
The one he had to take a break. He came back. I'm not mentioning names. Do you have an idea where I'm talking about?
Uh, I've done that many interviews. Passionate. I can't even. Sometimes I
I
can't even
don't
remember.
want to. I don't want to mention his names. Look, the interview, the first part till he went to the bathroom, was actually super cool. After he came back,
Oh yeah, yeah. He was an Australian.
yes,
Yeah, he
I'm just
was an
thinking of,
Australian.
I'm just thinking of trying to go through the interviews and stuff like that. Of that
Yeah,
was done because of the time difference.
yeah,
It was very early for us to actually get up for you and me, and we
yeah,
did. And when he came back, I actually thought, okay, is the guy okay?
yeah, yeah. Oh, there's been a couple like that, but I won't mention any names. I won't be
Yeah,
mentioning any names. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. There's been, yeah. There's a couple of. Uh, I was just like thinking. So there's some interviews I just like thinking. I'm not putting nice people and everything like, but it's just like some bands you just like thinking, oh my god, no, no, never again, never again.
I'm also not going to mention names, but yeah, that one guy, the first time we tried to get him on an interview, he couldn't get on. I think you went to YouTube instead of the link you sent him. And the second time you went on, this was another problem. And
Yeah,
I was on both times waiting in chat for the interview, and I got a message the interview was cancelled, and I cancelled again.
yeah. It's
I
been a, it's
was-
been a yeah, it's been a couple like that. There's been a couple like that. I was like, uh, this is the thing with Streamyard. It's so back there, Lisa. Um, Streamyard's so easy to use. All you got to do
yes,
is click the link, allow your microphone and camera,
yes,
enter a name, and click the Enter Studio button. It's that simple.
yeah, yeah,
It's
it's
easy.
true. Oh yeah,
That's this,
no,
this,
mhm,
this is one of the reasons why I love. I wouldn't say I wouldn't say I love StreamYard, but StreamYard has its problems like any other streaming thing. But
mhm,
this is what I like about StreamYard. It's easy to use. It's really
yes,
easy to use. But some people it's just like, how does this work? And most of the time, obviously, the first time I send over a link to somebody who comes on, I try and test you. It's easy to use. It's browser based, and this is the like a list of what to do. Which like click link, allow your microphone and
mhm.
camera, choose a name, and it's simple. It's simple to use.
Oh, yes.
And it's just like oh my god,
That's actually funny sometimes. But
yeah,
yeah, normally if you're not on like 20 minutes after you said you're going to go live, I know there's some technical issues, and I'm just waiting either on one of the social media sites for you to so it's either be rescheduled or cancelled to further notice or whatever for some reason. But some of the interviews have been interesting, but yeah, all fun.
yeah. It's like don't get us wrong. All the people I've interviewed have been like sort of like interesting to interview, but
Oh,
it's
for
just like
sure.
thinking. But sometimes she's just like thinking, what is just the thing. Sometimes what happens is when I approach a band,
Mhm,
to do an interview, the
mhm,
vast majority of them they say, "Oh, brilliant, 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 brilliant." They would say, "Yeah, love to do one, love to do one." And the vast majority
mhm,
that do, they're more than happy
mhm.
to jump on. In some cases, I've interviewed these bands multiple times because they love doing it.
Yes.
Take a look at Connors of Sanctuary, Matt Howlett. You know what I mean? They always want
Mm.
to jump on and do stuff.
Ah, yes,
But
he's awesome.
yeah,
Awesome to do interviews with. Fantastic guy.
yeah. But when there are times where it's been one or two bands who have found the music really interesting and I liked them. Yeah, so
Well,
true. Yeah, Lisa. Yeah, but
uh, I was actually going to mention, since you brought it up, uh, to boost our audience, Saturday's night's podcast this Saturday. Why don't you and Elle do a pool party, sort of Saturday night's podcast? Bikini and boxes to draw more people to come and watch the show.
uh, no, no, that's it. No, no. I know this is like an 18, sort of like an 18 plus channel with because of the topic, subject matters we do, but no, I
Table
won't be.
dancing as well.
No,
Lisa, that could be interesting. Could boost the audience quite a bit.
I know Carbonized and Lisa and Marcella want me to do the table dancing with the guitar. No, no, no. I don't want to be. I don't want to be putting people off. Yeah,
Oh, I
I,
thought Lisa was volunteering for the table dance. I might have misunderstood.
yeah, yeah. If you listen to that particular Saturday night podcast, you understand. You understand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all good fun. Talking about Lisa and Canadians, remember that French Canadian lady? Bring one of the French Canadians on for Saturday night podcast with Lisa. Lisa's Canadian. It could be fun, but I'm not doing anything with a French Canadian. I've got
yeah,
nothing against Canadians. I love Canadians. Uh, French Canadians, too bad experiences. Nope.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I like the music, but oh god, that was a nightmare.
Yeah, tell me
Oh
about
god,
it.
normally I try and keep it to. I try and get to about between 20 to 30 minutes, 12 minutes, and I'd prearrange the interview. Oh god, that was a nightmare. That was a full on nightmare. Like I said, love the music and everything, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, let's put it this way. I've played games, online games, uh, with French people. Got nothing against French people. Your food is fantastic. Got some good music. But boy, ay. It's like football or soccer. You see all you hardly touch the guy that go down complaining. That's it with the games also. Complain. Just too much.
Yeah, I am there, Lisa. I am just thinking about that particular interview. I was just like, oh my god,
Okay,
it just gives me, just gives me shivers.
since you and Lisa like the song I put in chat on Saturday, maybe the Saturday coming you can sing it live for us because I'm sure you're both good singers.
You know, I can barely hold a tune. It would be like fingernails down a chalkboard.
Yeah.
That's the sound.
Lisa said she's not bad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I love yeah, she loves karaoke. Yeah, but
Also,
yeah, yeah,
early days, I also loved karaoke's. Lots of fun and stuff like that. Good laugh at each other. But yeah, it's
yeah,
long time ago.
yeah. Yeah. Well, it's getting on for 11:30 here in the UK and 1:30 in South Africa. We're going to be starting wrapping things up there, guys. So, any
Yes,
last comments? Yeah, Bastion?
yes, yes. For the guys wanting to send music or bands as a check out and stuff like that, I do anything from southern rock uh, to deathcore, symphonic, all the kinds of rock music, even instrumental rock metal. You can send it to me. Your band's link and stuff. Chat to me on extra link. Lisa posted early. Don't be afraid. If I'm not going to do it, there are two other people that will do it and feature your band, or if you're an artist, will feature you on the programs and stuff like that. We do share the stuff out because it helps and uh, with our different podcasts and stuff like that. So, yeah. So send it over. I'll check it out to the viewers. If you want me to check out the band and stuff like that, also on X, I do talk about bands, music, excuse me, PC games, platform games, and stuff like that. You can have a chat, even uh, motor shows and stuff. Contact me and Ell. We're both into that kind of stuff. So yes, all that stuff we do. If you find any good uh, sci-fi movies or documentaries and that kind of stuff, I'm also interested in that. Come and chat to me. I have no politics, religion, and don't send me pop music, rap music, or any kind of that stuff. Totally not interested, and I'm not going to feature your band. And I'm sure neither will El or Lisa. So
No. We might do
come and
like
have it.
some pop rock,
Mhm,
but not pop or rap or
mhm,
hip hop or anything like that. Uh,
mhm.
there's too much. No. We don't mind doing blues. Don't mind doing a bit of jazz. Uh, I know Bastion doesn't do jazz or some blue. Might you might do some blues depending on what it is.
Yes, I actually featured an Italian band. They're doing blues, death metal, doom metal fusion. it's definitely blues. Some of the stuff that, but see, that's the basically because of the vocalist range. She's from Janis Joplin till all the way proper uh, death metal music. That's why I actually feature it. What I will not feature is the, how can you put it, the blues that's like, has to be, it's type of Clapton, BB King, that kind of stuff. If it's southern rock, blues, that type, yes, I'm totally interested. But yeah, Ell or Lisa might feature it if it's just the blues, not the rock blues. They might feature it in their section. I've just got too many other bands and stuff I like to focus on at the moment.
Yeah,
So yes, and like I said,
yeah,
documentaries do tell me. Books as well. If you've got a book you think it's worthwhile checking out of somebody, like a musician or stuff like that, do let me know. I might check it out. And if you're interested in learning about Feist, Saturday night you must go. Lisa is doing it, and she's having a lot of fun doing it. So yes.
yeah. Yeah. Oh, Lisa, have you as the next book came in for Saturday? Let us know. Because I'm going to be doing like Bashan said there. Uh, Last Saturday, the book didn't arrive. So yeah, check. No, right, no, not yet. Let us know when the next book comes in. When you get it, then we can continue on. So yeah, um, like Bashan said there, Lisa's going through the series at the minute. I
Mhm.
think she's only got about five, 4 or 5 books to go.
Well,
So
yeah, that's actually cool. Lisa, while you're on, any interesting series or movie that you've seen lately?
yeah, while she
And
answers, yeah,
I was meant to ask you the Cursed Russell thing. Do you know when it's going to be back? The series you and me were watching?
um, the Godzilla one,
Yes, because
2026
yeah,
by the sounds of it.
2026. Because
23, back end of, I think it's either back in the 2025, back into this year, or beginning of 2026.
mhm.
So they're actually making it now. They're actually making it now, but it takes a
Oh,
bit of time because of the because of the CGI.
yeah, no, for sure. Because when I was actually taking a break and everything, I wasn't checking out anything, and I thought I must could have missed it and stuff like that. And yeah, while I was thinking of that, I thought, let me ask you, because you will have known it if it started. So yes. Anything else you're watching? Any series or uh, movies or stuff that you want to see?
Yeah, I mean, not in a minute. No,
Mm.
it's I've sort of like taken a break from watching TV at the minute. Um, yeah, all movies.
Mm.
There's nothing out to me. There's nothing out there that's actually taking my interest at the minute.
I was sent the link to a movie, the 1993, not 1993, 1933 version of Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, right.
And I want to check that out sometime either this week or stuff. Also, yeah, for me, most of the remakes and stuff like that, that's uh, come on, and especially the Marvel stuff. I'm not particularly interested in the stuff. And some of these movies, if you've seen the original, you don't actually want to watch a remake, and I'm sure for you, I know your feeling on it. Lisa might be the same. Any remake of movies like The Goonies, you wouldn't watch.
There's several, but I can't think of the top. There's several programs that I just wouldn't even touch.
Mhm,
Uh, I know there's been talk of Goonies 2 40 years on,
mhm, mhm,
like with the pretty much the original cast.
mhm,
But I know Anne Ramsey. Um,
mhm,
I know three of died. Not Chunk, Sloth.
mhm,
The one with the glasses and Ramsey, the mother. They've
mhm,
died, unfortunately.
mhm.
But this talk of a Goonies 2, 40 years on. No, yeah, 40 years on. Like doing a
Mhm.
new Goonies.
Oh, yes.
It's a sequel.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, what would you think of any of the remake of any of the Stephen King movies?
Don't touch. Don't touch. Misery, because
Mhm,
that's a good one. Even though that Stephen King's hits every single movie adaptation that's ever been produced.
mhm.
Maximum Overdrive is a good one. Cujo is a
Oh,
good
yes.
one. Um, Christine is a good one.
Mhm.
Um, The Shining is a good one.
Oh, Shining is brilliant. The original, yes. That's
Yeah,
one of the movies I actually watch quite a few times now, especially when something isn't on TV you want to watch and stuff like that. The Shining is actually a damn good movie. Oh, Lisaboo also says, yes, I agree with you, Lisa.
yeah,
So, yes, there's a few of them. Just leave them alone. Go and get some original ideas to get people back to the uh, watching movies at the theaters and stuff like that, because seeing what's been nominated and stuff like that for the movies, I think at the moment the best movies to actually go and watch is actually foreign films and nothing out of Hollywood at the moment, to be quite honest. Because looking at the movies, there's nothing that's actually sort of piqued my interest. I've just glanced at it and say, no, not interested, not bothering.
yeah, yeah. Uh, oh, oh. Apparently, there's a Star Trek 4 in the Star Trek 4
Oh, is it?
movie. Yeah. Um, uh, at the minute, because I was seeing something post up on Facebook.
Mhm.
I looked at it. It says, I saw the comments: fake, fake, false, false, false. Looked it up on IMDb, and by the looks of the filming, new um, Star Trek, uh, uh, Star Trek 4, the Kelvin.
Mhm. Yes. Wow.
Yeah, so in the Kelvin timeline.
Any
Uh,
idea of the actors involved in it?
Let me. I'm just checking now. So live research, guys. Live research. Yeah, yeah. Right. Apparently, um, it's in pre-production.
Mhm.
It's got from this. This is. Hang on. So this is from IMDb, and I'm
Mhm.
going to be putting the link in the chat there so you can actually see it for yourself. Um, so you can basically make your minds up on that. So it has Zoe Saldana, who plays Uhura, Chris Pine, who plays Kirk, and Carl Urban, uh, McCoy. Simon
Mm.
Pegg, who is Scotty,
Yes.
Zachary Quinto as Spock, and John Cho as Zulu. That's all I know. That's all I
Oh,
know.
now I'm
I said,
interested.
like I said, IMDb says it's Untitled Star Trek Beyond sequel. That's all I
Mhm.
know, and it says it's in pre-production.
Oh, cool.
So I don't know if they're going to be actually filming or whatever.
Mhm.
It's That's according to IMDb.
And just for interest sake, what would you say to a remake of Easy Rider?
Fuck no. Do not. No. No. Just no. That's a bloody another good fucking film. That with Peter Fonda.
Yes. Three great stars together in one movie.
Just no. Don't even think about it. Just no.
Yeah, there's some movies you definitely shouldn't touch
Yeah.
because there's going to be outcry and somebody's demanding blood for sure. If you touch movies like that, you can't
Yeah.
make it better.
No. No. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just no. Just don't. Just don't even think it.
Yeah, another one I'm thinking of Pink Floyd, The Wall. Leave
Oh
it.
no. No. Leave it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Some movies you can just like yeah, at the time the technology wasn't there to actually beef it up,
Mm,
like to actually do it properly to give the movie
mm,
any justice.
mm.
But some like space like, 2001 Space Odyssey
Oh yes.
classic.
That's
um
another one I've seen also so many times. It's like,
yeah,
for
yeah,
me, it's
yeah,
just you can't do it any better. I know what Hollywood has done. It's take films from other countries and give it an American twist and stuff like
yeah,
that. And that's why I was thinking, yeah, uh, I know if they take another brick in the wall or the wall and actually make it in an American school and stuff like that, it's not going to work because I've seen the original and it at the time it was actually quite groundbreaking what I did in the movie. So yes.
yeah. Yeah, all you got to take a look at is well, there's two TV
Mm.
shows, right, and actually produced Red Dwarf is one of them.
Yes,
Classic sci-fi, British sci-fi, cult
yes,
classic, Red Dwarf,
yes.
and
I've seen it.
and I've seen clips of the original Office, and I've also seen the American version
Yes.
of the Office.
Oh yeah,
Nothing like the US version is nothing like the British version.
for sure. I
Yeah,
agree with you like that. And another one I was thinking of, the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
you better not touch that. I've seen the original film, and I've actually
Me
been to
too.
this, and I've been to the actual live show of the Rocky Horror Picture Show,
Hmm.
and you
The,
better not fucking touch it. There'll be a
no,
riot if you touch that.
till about 10 years ago, I think there's some cinemas that's showing that on that specific date, the Rocky Horror Picture Shows have been doing it for ages, showing the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And for me, I've seen it many times. So for me, it's just one of those movies. It's timeless. Uh, Having such a good time, enjoying it, and some of the actors in it is no longer with us.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah. Meatloaf, one of them is one of them.
yeah. So that's why I'm thinking, yeah. I don't know this movie whether you've seen it or not. I think it's yeah. That's the 70s. I think it's the 70s. Was it the
75.
early 80s? No, I was actually thinking of another movie,
Ah,
Clockwork Orange.
that was 78, 79.
Yeah,
With
because I know it was very controversial when it actually came out. Uh,
no, it was actually earlier with
let me check.
Malcolm
Okay,
McDowell,
I
71,
think
71,
that's it. Oh yes,
1971.
it's actually very controversial. I was just wondering whether you saw it as well. Yeah, no, I've seen it.
Yes, yeah,
Uh, and yes, that's another movie. Don't touch it.
yeah. Oh, Lisa, I know you bought it. Bought it. There's one film, Breaking Glass, with uh, Breaking Glass with oh god, with uh, yeah, I'm just trying to think of her name. With Hazel O'Connor. Ah, right. She hasn't watched Breaking Glass with Hazel O'Connor and Jonathan Price and Phil Daniels. Um, if you don't know who Phil Daniels is, if you ever watch Quadrophenia, he was the main character in that.
Yeah.
And he was also the narrator on Blur's Park Life.
Oh, that's the punk horror a singer from London. That's its place of it was the 80s, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
Was it 1980? Yeah.
yeah. He's yeah. If you 1980 British film story Hazel O'Connor, and now that is think of the Bodyguard, but way better.
Yeah. Wasn't Jonathan Price also in it?
Yeah, Hazel O'Connor, Phil Daniels, and Jonathan Price.
Yes. Oh, okay. I'm not going to say more. I'm not going to spoil it for you, Lisa. Go and watch it when you get a chance.
Yeah. yeah,
Yeah, there were some pretty good movies back in the day and stuff like that, and especially the very, very early movies with the music
yeah.
playing.
Yeah, yeah, there's another film that you should watch, and they should
Mhm.
never remake. It's a film called Jubilee with a lot of up and coming singers and songwriters. Of this
Mhm.
is pre, this is before they really hit it big, like Toy Wilcox, Adamant, and there was even little out of she played was it Columbia in Rocky Horror, I think. Oh, what's her name? Little. Oh God,
Uh,
I'm just trying to get a name. Oh, little bugger. What's her name?
mhm.
Little Nell. Little Nell.
Oh yes.
Little Nell was in it. Yeah, she was in.
Oh yeah.
Uh, there was, like I said, there was Ginny Runacre, um, Little Nell, Toy Wilcox, Jordan Hermione, Ian Charleston, and Adamant as well
Oh
in
yes.
there. It was 1978. This is like pre of their pre. It's a sort of like this. What if punk took over the world? Was like in the dystopian type of thing. And if what if Queen Elizabeth First went from the 16th century time
Mhm.
travel to the 16th century to at the time 1978, and what she made thought of the time period
Ah. I like
for
those. It was interesting movies and stuff like that. A lot of great productions and stuff. They don't do them like today. Uh, Great acting, and it's something I miss of some of this movies and stuff that's been made today. The acting level isn't that great. Some of the movies, 50s, 60s, and 70s, that's been done. And also the
uh,
production scale, what I'm talking about, like when these guys physically built, uh, like Spartacus and movies like that, say Ben Hur, those kind of movies.
good job.
Classic.
Yeah, in
Mhm.
Jubilee, he's the cast. Some of the famous people: Toy Wilcox, Adamant, Richard O'Brien, um, Nell Campbell, Little Nell,
Yes.
um, Barney James,
Mhm.
uh, Claire Davenport, famous actor,
Mhm.
Jane October, uh, you got Dougie Fields, uh, Ula Lawson Styles, Susie
Mhm.
Sue, Harry Up,
Wow.
Faith Albertine, Palm Olive, some really big punk names of the 1970s in the film,
I
and Tessa Pollitt.
I love Susie Sue.
Yeah,
Awesome. I really do love.
yeah,
Uh, so yeah,
yeah,
it's some. thanks for pointing this out because movies like that, some of them I actually forgot are still out there. And if you've got it on DVD or Blu-ray, or I've got a copy of that. If you're not gaming or doing other stuff, go and look it on your streaming provider up and uh, actually watch it. Those are movies you can actually watch uh, over and over and actually enjoy it. I haven't watched that for a long time. Let me go and watch it again, and it's better than anything that's out there today. So
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that Bashan, we need to sort of close this up.
yeah,
Wind down
no.
and everything. It's getting on for midnight here. So anyway, guys, uh,
Mhm.
yeah, like we say every time, don't drink and drive. It's a stupid move. Don't be a dick. If you're going to have a
Yes.
drink, have a bit of fun. Get a taxi, get an Uber, get whatever. Take the bus, train, whatever. Or if you've got a bit of money, get get a B&B, hotel room,
Mhm.
whatever. But don't drink and drive. It's a stupid move.
It
So
is.
yeah,
To stay safe, we like to see you back next week or Saturday night with Lisa on the podcast, and also the interviews that Ella set up this week. Come and
yeah,
enjoy it. Don't spoil it
yeah,
for everybody. Have fun. Catch you next
yeah.
week, and peace, everybody.
Yeah. Until next time, guys, which is tomorrow at 9 p.m. UK time with Armageddon. So until next time, guys, we'll catch you all later.
Catch you later.